And we're live.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the session where I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, that's intentional. Now,
I'm gonna go. Can I check what the stream is called?
yeah.
I
In,
can.
fa- in
It is
fact,
permitted. The foundation of Nuo 1. It's almost like it's world building session, like was obvious from the beginning.
The foundation of Nuo. Oh, you have 42 subs now.
yep.
What do you mean Nuo 1? Is this gonna be a more?
This is sort of gonna be. I'm only doing a specific, like, corner of the map in this. I'm still using the whole world map, but,
Have we explored Nuo yet? I don't remember.
no, we have not.
So this is gonna tell
We
me what
should
it
totally
looks like.
leave Earth and go to Nuo. Nuo is better.
Yeah.
See, this Nuo the fantasy world, right?
Yeah.
It's divine. I mean, a Nuo.
Wait, can we explore why Harumi was under whatever, why she was trying to
This is
get
like
captured?
thousands of years before the actual game. Well,
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, actually, no, I did have a precise
Blank Nation.
time. It's actually 1,000 years before the actual game. It's not actually, like, we're not going to play until modern day. I believe I made it so each turn was 10 years. I'm not exactly sure how long we're going to play, but
This is gonna be big. Are we gonna have so no, so we're just not gonna have characters at all, we're just gonna make stuff.
you might want to look at the Discord, Sam.
Blank Nation.
So, here
Oh, and you
are
need to use punctuation. This is like barely
Right?
readable.
Okay,
Oh,
here
happiness
are
and
the
economy are
rules
very
of
high.
the game you're going to be playing. And I wrote this down beforehand. Quote, it has been a decade since society as we know it has crumbled. Oa has fallen. All
Oh,
systems
what?
of government
Shut up.
across the world have fallen to mysterious cloaked invaders that have now, perhaps even more mysteriously than they appeared, vanished.
Are they shades?
Your job as survivors is to restore order to your world by creating your own nations and governments. In this spin-off to 2.5 Worlds D&D campaign, you will play as different factions from the land of Nuo 1,000 years ago. As you attempt to build your own societies on Nuo, the rules are as follows. Each turn is 10 in-universe years. Wait,
It's a
no.
lot for one turn.
No, actually, sorry, sorry,
Like
each
one, I
turn
think.
is an in-universe year. I don't know why I said 10. It literally says 1 in the thing. You
Are we
will
gonna
be
go for a
able
lot of
to
turns?
conquer or obtain land and on your turn based on a skill challenge against the land you're conquering. You can capture at maximum 5 spaces at once, but obtaining land by conquest increases the chance of rebellion in your country by 10% per space. Although,
So
if you have a good military, it's a lot more cost effective than acquiring land through an alliance. Stats can be altered by the game master or depending on the results of any skill check you make.
so every player a different faction, or
Yes, resources can increase stats. Or be used up to perform a specific action. Every turn, the GM will pick a part of your kingdom or nation and roll a D100 to see if a rebellion starts in that area. A rebellion lowers all stats by 2% per space in rebellion. A rebellion has a 50% chance to spread in addition to the already existing chance of a rebellion starting. You can either stop a rebellion by fixing the problems that the or you can or you can just make your military go and beat the hell out of them.
Yes.
Or you can straight up just give up rebelling spaces to sort of cut them out. But that makes you lose the spaces and stuff. Your nations start at +3 negotiation. Negotiation is your ability to form alliances and ask for favors from other countries. +3 military. How powerful your military is. This is used for conquering or defending against conquests. Defense +5. In addition to military defense, this military defense is also added when your country is being conquered, so it's harder to obtain land than defend it. Fear 0. You can spend fear points on military or intimidation. This adds the amount of fear points you spend to your roll. Trust. You can spend trust points to increase any rolls involving diplomacy. I just realized I spelled that like rules, as in like whatever.
Yes, you did. You should proofread things before you let other people see them. Also, put periods in
I'm not good at spelling, okay? And punctuation is really hard for me. You can
What
spend
about
economic
culture? What
points
about
to
culture?
increase other stats. But if
You mean
your
other states?
overall economy is low compared to other countries, people will have a higher chance of rebellion.
What about
Happiness,
culture?
10. Your chances of rebellion will lower by 1% per happiness point. But happiness can also go negative and increase chances of rebellion. Rebellion, 0%. You just start without any chances of rebellion.
What about culture and stuff?
That's sort of not really stats. You can develop your culture in roleplay, but it doesn't like increase any of your sort of actions or anything.
Does it even increase what people think about your country?
Nah, not really. Culture would probably add to the happiness and negotiation stats. But it's not a stat on its own. It's sort of just a thing that your country has.
Because my country might have a huge comic culture or something.
This is 1,000 years ago in an already medieval world.
Hey, I mean, they were cave painting 1,000 years ago.
Okay. 1,000 years ago wasn't that long ago, but again, like, never mind.
We don't know how long that was in Nuo.
So we can't have comics?
Wait, did one of you just draw a kraken on the map?
It's a sea monster.
You know what? There are sea monsters in Nuo. If you
Not-
cannot, so in
You
this
can't touch that
session,
space with a sea
you're
monster.
actually only going to be dealing with the 2 continents in the top up left and nearby islands. The other continents will be fleshed out in future installments of the Foundation of Nuo. But you're basically only dealing with these 2 continents.
Okay,
Oh, that continent kinda looks like-
so we only have 2 factions, right? Me and him.
Yeah. I was hoping for at least 3, but there are sort of NPC ones that you'll encounter later. I just don't have where they are marked on the map for you.
Is
You'll sort of
flat?
just
So
stumble
can we
upon
start
them and
wars?
discover
Like,
them.
can we start wars
Yes,
instead of
wars are a
taxing?
thing. Now,
Yes.
you
Is
two,
Nemo flat or is it round?
huh?
Is Nemo flat or is it on a globe?
It's on a globe.
Okay, so does that mean that when we move horizontally, we move at the sign of our height?
Okay, I'm not doing that math, even if it's technically accurate.
Okay. Because I'm saying you have pretty high latitudes and pretty low latitudes, or if latitude is even the one. Which one is latitude and which is longitude? Doesn't
Uh,
matter.
I did actually, if you use the measuring tool, I did actually make,
Oh, that's fun.
yeah.
And is it like cold in the upper and lower regions?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
each of you, ping a space you want to start in. Remember, you can only deal with these two continents in the top left. Oh, can you ping that again? Okay, so this space, Sam.
Yeah.
All right. Actually, no. I'm just gonna make you deal with this stuff because just color in the space you're gonna start in with the draw tool.
Um.
Well, like both of you.
Yes, it is. How big can we go?
One. Each country starts with one space. You can also.
Does it have to look good?
No. Look. You can literally just. Good enough.
It's good.
You know what? You can just use the circle tool to fill in like to make a neat. Let me show you basically like how you do it. Just do that if you want.
There we go. That's my kingdom's logo.
Just I'm also gonna just get rid of the square because that's not your territory.
Is this
You
big
don't
enough? Do you
need.
think?
Uh,
Is this too big? It's going into the bit of the other
it's
territory.
going into a bit of the other territory, but this is a bit abstract. Okay.
I'm also gonna put a little circle in here, like this. This is my capital.
Okay. And make sure you or you remember to use like your colors, even though they are different colors, are kinda a bit similar. So
I'll change it.
okay. And yeah, you
Um,
are allowed to have like little dots in specific areas in your kingdom.
you know, I'm trying to do this again. Yeah.
Just
Is that
My
good?
color is the average color of my profile picture, so call claim to purple if it becomes a purple competition.
okay. Well, that's purple. Is that other Sam just did?
It's different purple though.
Okay.
Mine is like kind of a cool red purple,
Yeah,
and
no,
Sam's is
I
like
know.
a
I'm just
This is
stupid
my
purple.
capital. All right.
okay. So, now, I'm going to then. What is the name of like both of your countries?
Why and how is the black here a different shade than the black here?
Honestly,
My
I
If you zoom
couldn't
in
figure
here,
country
that out.
black on the island is bluer.
Um,
my country is Equiptica.
Equiptica. How's that
No,
spelled?
again, Equips. No, just Equips.
How do you spell that?
I'm just gonna type it in chat.
Okay.
Um, Foundation new, all right.
Yeah, sure. Ecliptica. That's a bit of a weird spelling, but whatever.
I don't know. I'm
Doesn't
gonna
matter.
change it. Equiptic.
No, that's fine. And other Sam?
Equiptiqua. All right then.
Ecliptica. But
Equip.
Sam, that's my brother. Which what do you want to call your country?
Tiferion.
Okay. Very good. Now I'm just,
Although I did not have a good name. I'm sorry.
and now ooh, I'm just gonna
Should I
flip a
name my
coin
capital?
for which one of you goes first. Which one of you wants to be heads?
I'll be heads.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't care. Either way.
And tails.
All right.
Wait, whoops. That's
What?
for some reason
What?
it's making. You know what? Never mind. It doesn't matter. You've.
I. Whoever wants to go. If he wants to go first, I'm fine with that. I don't really
No,
care.
no.
Whichever.
It Roll20's making it so you're going first, even though it doesn't matter though. So now you can spend your turn to try to colonize adjacent spaces. The adjacent spaces do have people in them, but they aren't a unified force. So,
What race are they? Like tieflings or humans? So what?
um, actually, you should decide what is the primary race in your each of your kingdoms.
Does it have to be a playable race?
Yeah, it has to be a playable race.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Kalistar.
Go with what?
Kalistar
What the hell are those?
from Eberron.
No, we're not doing Eberron. Just do like a main sort of a main race.
Well, let's
Don't
find
go
out
with
what our
like a super obscure one. Go
Is
for like
tiefling okay?
I guess, but you can do that if you want.
I kind of want to do a kind of like a. I don't know. I was going for like a kind of like a demon vibe with mine. I don't know.
Okay, you can do tieflings. And
I mean, I'm also fine with elves if that's better for you.
no, I'm fine with tieflings. And what will you
What?
do? Sam one.
I'm looking at all of them.
And again, don't go with like a super obscure race from some sort of like weird other um or or thing. Just go with one of the like.
Now let's be a sea elf.
I mean, you could be just elves in general.
We got sea elves though.
Sure.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be a halfling.
A halfling. All right.
Yeah, so we're primarily halflings.
And now I should
Should we ask?
mention
Should I
this
name
is
my
not the
capital?
only race in your kingdom. It's just sort of the ones that founded it.
Yeah, obviously we need to know which races are most common in the kingdoms.
Yeah.
Why do we need to know that?
Because in a lot of D&D stuff, they have different like places with different sort of like races being in charge in general. Like how
Should I name my
in
capital?
huh?
Should I name my capital?
Uh, you can, but
It's called. It's called Louis. Rui. Lou.
Rue. All right.
Spelled Rui.
In the city of Rue,
That's not how that does not spell anything.
a gathering of
It
tieflings
spells Ruby.
has been able to survive the invasion from the strange creatures from another world. They now they look to the land surrounding them, wanting to expand. What do you do?
Me? I'm gonna try to negotiate a treaty with with the kingdom. I'm gonna ping it. How do I? Right. With this kingdom.
Just ping it.
Mm.
And also, it's not necessarily kingdoms. Like, as I said, okay,
This area.
you're going to. There are several cities there,
I need
inhabited
this
by.
this
They're
hexagon.
mostly inhabited by humans. And they are not a very coordinated force, but they're also very much in need of more like resources and stuff.
I'll tell them
So
you can join our country in exchange.
yeah, okay. So roll
I'll give you some bacon.
negotiation, and
In
and
exchange, I'll give you some bacon.
okay, roll for negotiation.
D20.
Yeah, D20, and then add the negotiation modifier on your sheet.
Today roll on roll 20.
Yeah,
How do I do that?
just you don't have a character sheet, but on the left side of the screen, you in on the bottom there should be a button that lets you roll dice.
I have to do no. It's chat tips slash roll.
You can do it in chat too, but that's lame.
It is lame.
No, that was
Percent
just
is
me.
wrong.
No, that's not. Don't take that seriously. I'm just
1.
the the humans
Firstly,
there
Civilization dies out.
are hate tieflings. They believe you.
I know.
They call you devils and chase your people out of your of their land, um, and and yet and rob them, lose one economy.
I lose my bacon.
Yeah, they stole your bacon. Also, I'm just the people in this square. Remember, they're assholes. Like, just
All right. I'm gonna write assholes on it.
okay. Next is is Tiferion. A coalition of halflings has survived the Great Invasion in this area. They have banded together to form a land of Tiferon, and yet they do not have much where they are, and they wish to expand or ally themselves with nearby peoples. What do you do?
Do we have boats?
No. Boats are considered a resource, and you'll get them later on. This
Okay,
was
so
also
we
very much
are
based on Doug's AI invasion series, just for the record.
animists who believe that the sea is one great entity. That like the bloodstream of a person transports natural resources across the world and is what allows the world to live,
Okay.
and thusly we should live similarly, being merchants by sea. So I guess if we can't do that,
No, you
we're gonna have to
can
learn how to do
actually
boats.
start to like work towards getting ships and stuff.
And um, attempt to um, through virtue of barter and trade, um, ally ourselves with the um, tile 0 degrees to us.
So the one above you.
Yes.
Um, roll, roll negotiation.
Is it plus? Is it 3?
Yeah.
Maybe get something good. You can't do worse than me.
10.
Okay. So I'm gonna say most of the like negotiations at the start are fairly easy. Other Sam just got really unlucky. Sorry.
I also didn't answer.
I got a
So
1.
the nearby people in the space to the north of you, who are greatly pleased at your offer of trade and negotiation.
What do you
In
get?
fact, they even decide to give you a large portion of their land and for in exchange for 2 economy, if you agree. If not, your economy will go up by 2.
Okay, I spent 2 economy to take that land.
Okay, you can
How big is the
color that
land?
in then. Nice.
So now
I didn't change that.
it's my turn again, right?
Yeah, Ecliptica.
I'm gonna. So who are the? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Can I delete that?
Mm-hmm.
How do I delete this? Whatever. I'm gonna attempt to. Who are the people to the 360 degrees from me?
That's not 360 degrees is just 0 degrees.
I think I just said 60.
Oh,
I mean
60.
180 degrees.
Okay, so I think just the people below you is what you mean.
Yeah.
The problem is that doesn't work for left and right because you have to say top left or top right.
Who are the
Yeah,
people
no, you
below
could
me?
just say top left and top right. It's less confusing.
We could just say like 12 o'clock, like that. Like 12
Okay,
o'clock,
yeah.
6 o'clock.
So what race are the people below me?
I'll go with elves. There's in the
What kind of
space
elves?
below you, there's not much people, but a single city of elves remains.
Are they rich?
Yeah, they're rich, but not like super rich.
What about the people next to me? The other side
Um, the people on the other side,
of the ass.
oh, they are a city of miners. They mostly consist of dwarves, but they have
In
a
the
few
city.
goblins and other peoples there.
What about the city above me? I'm gonna see.
The city above you, it's mostly it's mostly unclaimed land, but that land is extremely dangerous and harsh with large expansive swamps with thorns and wild animals.
I'm gonna try to get the elves to.
Okay, you're gonna try to
I'm gonna offer
conquer
them
or ally with the elves.
conquer.
All right. So now this is the first time we're making a conquest check. A roll plus military.
So what's the basic military?
You start with +3 military. Look on your sheet.
So slash roll 1d20 plus
Yeah,
plus 3, right?
yeah. And then they're going to roll an opposing check with,
I mean, they're gonna win.
yeah.
Face it. But there's not many people there. Maybe they have disadvantage.
Yeah, it's not with disadvantage. They just have a lower military.
What happened?
Gonna, but they do have the advantage of defense, so it's still +4.
So they have to get a 2 or lower.
Oh, whoops. I forgot to do it good.
Please be a 1. Please be a 1.
What?
What?
Oh wait.
Should I roll again?
No, I think I know what I did. Let me
Oh,
just.
can we just? I'll just roll again.
No, I can do it.
Sure.
There. Ooh, 10. Your military is defeated.
Oh no! I'm gonna say. Can I send reinforcements?
How would you be able to do that?
So your military is defeated and it lose 1 military because you got beaten up.
So my turn is over.
Yeah.
I'm not having good luck so far.
Yeah. Sorry, pal. So
Now his turn is it.
Tiferion. Tiferion, it's
Teferion.
Tiferion. Just you've just purchased the land to the north of you. Ooh,
What's
how
this
would
line?
who put that
There's a
there?
line.
I did
I
not
didn't.
put that there. I think someone else is just doodling on it.
I accidentally drew that.
Okay,
Uh, can I ask a free action? Name the continent to the left of me, edgy Africa, because it's like Africa, but also like
you can
I'm not there,
click
but can I name
that,
it?
but uh,
Got it.
Edgy Africa.
Yeah.
I
I'm
love
gonna
Edgy
try to
Africa.
do literally exactly what I did before on the tile there.
roll negotiation.
6. We've all none of us have rolled numbers above 10.
Okay. Normally, that would be a pretty neutral roll where you don't really accomplish anything or lose anything. But you've stumbled upon a certain space that I put on the map a while ago. You stumbled on
A mini game
on the
square.
all or nothing space, where
I was kidding.
if you succeed, you get an ideal outcome, but if you fail, you basically fail all the way. Fortunately, failing with negotiation doesn't usually do that much, but they just scam you and take your money.
So,
Okay.
They're
What does that mean?
they're mean. So lose 2 economy.
so now we're
Okay.
even.
Has other Sam lost economy?
I
No.
think so.
How do I get more economy?
Essentially, you can get more economy by gathering resources, is establishing trade, or or even raising happiness can cause your economy to grow.
All right. So my turn now.
Yeah, Ecliptica. What you doing?
So what is the colony next to me down? That
Next, you down. You mean down left or down right?
down left.
Okay. In the bottom left to you, there is a coalition of orcs. They are not actually as hostile as most orcs are viewed as, at least. They're kind of just like they're just sort of a tribe of hunters, and they're not really warfaring.
Do they have resources?
They do actually. Their resources is are er, is, are hunting weapons, which basically means that if you get that, you'll be able to gather more food, raising your country's economy.
All right. I'm gonna offer them. I'm gonna offer them a team up against the colony.
The Ass colony is established to be racist against tieflings, so I think it's fair that they'd also be racist against orcs. So they're going to agree and join your er, join your coalition, but on only on the condition that you fight the Ass colony next turn.
Sure.
Um, all right.
But I add the condition that I need some hunting weapons when we finish fighting.
Yeah, no, that's gonna be a thing anyway. They're gonna join your coalition if you beat the other country.
All right.
To Farion, what you doing?
That orc is so
I'm
cute.
gonna try to establish trade with this tile and hope I roll above a 10 this time.
Okay. The tile above you there is a town of rich elven merchants.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
9.
Got a
now,
9.
as I said, they're elven merchants. That actually makes the DC to establish trade with them lower. You're not going to acquire any land from this, but you can gain +2 economy from them.
Okay.
So it's my turn again, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna go towards the elf.
Huh?
Elves are down, right?
No, we're gonna go towards the ass colony.
Yeah, the dickheads. Okay.
I'm gonna try to.
Roll for military with advantage because you're allied with the orcs right now.
So we're 1d20 plus 2, right? Because we lost one.
Yeah.
Wait, because I'm allied, do I still lose one?
Yeah, no, it's with advantage though, since you have allies.
Slash roll 1d20 plus 2. 14.
And then you roll
Slash.
again,
Good roll. It is possible.
and then roll again because advantage, and take
5.
the higher one, so 14. With a 14, you and the orcs are able to defeat the ass colony. And with that, the orcs join your coalition, and you also have the land of the dickheads.
I'm gonna name this land Dictopia.
Okay.
That city. It's gonna be called. I don't know.
Dictopia. Okay. Now just sort of put like a circle around the 2 lands you conquered to show it's yours.
Right. Circle.
I probably just like a purple circle, like around the other one.
Yeah.
I actually
Teferion,
made it red. I'm sorry.
it's
I'm
your
gonna.
turn.
I actually made
Now,
it red.
I'm gonna remind you, your turns don't have to be spent expanding. They can be to like get a new resource,
Yes.
like both or something. And you said
This
you
yes,
wanted.
this turn I was actually gonna develop boats because all the coastal land next to us seems not very acquirable, and we really don't want any land if it's not next to the coast because we're
So I feel like
sea-based traders.
this land is actually very much acquirable. It's just you rolled poorly on this one, and you rolled high enough to establish trade with this one, but not high enough to gain it.
We'll try to finish this off.
Okay.
Um,
Roll negotiation.
D20, 7 plus 3. So 10.
So
Still haven't rolled above a 10.
that wouldn't normally acquire it, but you already have a trade agreement with them, so you're able to acquire the town of elves that lives next to you.
Now we're equal, aren't we?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna try to. What's the land next to the asses?
Okay. So which tile are you talking about? You just ping it, please.
Alright, I need to go back to my thing then. Give me a sec. So, give me 10 seconds, alright? This one.
This one here.
Yeah.
That is a tribe of goblins.
I love goblins.
Okay.
I'll say. Oh, the resource heavier.
Goblins. Let me explain what goblins do as sort of a race. Goblins are never very like resource rich, but they're very adaptable. So
So, what?
so you won't get any special resources from getting them, but they will be adaptable.
What about the next one? Down here.
I'd say that one is just That one's a town of. Let me think. It's a town of. It's a tinkerer's guild, made primarily of humans.
This one?
Alright, so what about the one over here?
You, I think you've already asked about that one. It was the mining town with the dwarves.
What about the one under me?
No, like the one here. Oh, wait, no, that one. Oh, you mean that one? No, I'm
Yeah.
gonna say that also. Oh, is another dwarven mining town.
I'm
Is it
gonna
the
draw
same
what's
town?
in them, and I want to point to a tile. Select a tile, and I'm gonna draw what's in it, so we don't have to talk about this.
Yeah, no,
Okay, what's in
both
there?
of these are dwarven mining towns. They are.
Just draw an axe.
They are not technically like owned by the same people, but they're definitely like very much related and in an alliance.
What about the one above me?
Here,
This one.
that is more swampland. It's less harsh than the other swampland, but it still is just plain swamps.
You can only acquire things next to you, right?
Yeah. Unless you get something like that, unless you get a form of long distance transportation or have an alliance with an adjacent tile that lets
What about this one?
through them. That one? That one is just. I think you are. Oh, wait, no, you didn't check that one. I'll say that one is. That land isn't owned by any individual country, but there are rumors that there is a powerful dragon living on that tile.
Can I ask the dragon for
draw a
help?
dragon?
Huh?
Can I ask the dragon
Yeah.
for help?
Yes, actually. Roll for negotiation. Also, I should mention dragons work very differently than they do in standard D&D in my world. This applies to our normal campaign too.
12.
The dragon and agrees to let you build in its territory, although it won't like fight for you or anything.
Alright.
How do you draw a dragon?
I'm gonna give it some gold.
Okay, it likes you after that. You can now consider the dragon your ally after you lose a...
Wait, is this one? Which one is it?
No, it was this one. And also, you have to do the circle in your color, which is purple.
This one?
This one up here. No, and
Alright.
that's
You
wrong.
did all of my art.
I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
Good enough.
That is not the color. That is pink fox color.
I count that as purple. For reasons.
So I have a dragon now.
Yeah, you're friends with a dragon. You don't have the dragon, you're just friends with him.
Yeah.
Turns out Owen
Like,
has
you
a
can ask
special
him for
variety of
help, and
color
he
blindness,
probably
specifically
will,
purple
but-
blindness.
Like,
my colony looks like a backwoods owl right now.
You know, you can consider the dragon a special resource. Write that at the bottom of your sheet. Dragon friend.
I'm gonna make a
copy.
copy of the nation document. Hang on.
Yeah, no, I specifically told you to do that at the start. Have you not done that?
You know, because I don't know.
I think you and me are used to this being how character sheets work, and this may be a new way of doing character sheets for Sam.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. Sorry.
So what do I have? Negotiation? What's my negotiation now?
Yeah, no, actually, yeah, you are going to gain +1 negotiation from, like, just learning how to do it.
What about military?
Military, you can consider the dragon a special resource and, like, use it in military things.
What about my dwarves? I have the orcs. I mean orcs.
Oh, yeah, you didn't ally with the dwarves. Yeah, they just live next to you.
I mean the orcs.
Oh, the orcs. They're not they, as I said before, they have hunting weapons, which raises your country's like economy by 2.
What about my defense? What's my defense?
Your defense, I don't
Weapons?
believe your defense has not been altered from.
What about my fear?
So in the game where you
No,
have
fear
military
has not been
stats,
altered.
you get weapons and it increases your economy.
No,
What about
hunting
economy
weapons.
is 12, right? What's my
You
economy?
can hunt people.
Essentially, the idea is like you're being able to like gain pelts and stuff.
What's my economy, by the way?
Your economy is 2 more than the default, I believe.
Didn't I lose one when I tried to?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Grab
but
the
you
dragon.
do lose one when you befriend the dragon because you give him.
So it's 11.
All right. What's my happiness?
That's been gone unaltered at this point.
All right. Now it's your turn, right?
Yeah. You know what, I'm not gonna like get rid of the turn order because like there's just 2 people. I was hoping there'd be like 3 or 4, but don't need a turn order for 2 people.
We are doing boat science.
Okay.
Do we have an intelligence or something?
I should have made an intelligence. Okay. How I'm gonna make this work is just roll a basic d20 and just add your and you can spend
And how
your
much you love
economy
boats?
to
Because
increase
you love
it.
boats.
Oh yeah, and Sam, I forgot to mention since you did conquer the land, some land, you do have 10% rebellion now. I'll deal with that later, but
did not.
write it down.
Oh, you never mind.
Okay,
Oh man,
but
what about what's my special resources so far? Dragon
yeah,
and
no,
and weapon. Right?
dragon and hunting supplies.
Can we play for a lot longer? Like,
Yeah. So
this is very fun.
yeah. So Sam,
Alright, boats is d20 plus what?
Teferion, it's your turn. Your research in boat science. Just roll a d20, and you can spend economy to boost that roll.
Can I see what the result is first?
Yes.
That's probably good enough.
Yeah. No. You're able to make decent ships. They can't go. They can go 3 ocean tiles per turn.
And only ocean tiles for some real unit of measurement. Oh, wait.
Whose turn is it now?
1, 2, 3. So they can go 225 miles.
Can I research a manga industry or comics industry?
You can research.
What?
You can research literature, and just say it's like comics and stuff. Just
What's I roll?
and you can add any of your economy to it.
All my economy, all 10.
No, you can choose to spend your economy to boost.
14.
14. You're gonna add anything to that? Or...
I'll add 2 of my economy.
All right, 16 total.
So I get 9. So my economy went down by 2, right?
Someone in a tiefling in your capital gets an idea. They give funding to artists. They gather up friends. They begin to draw art, to tell stories, gain special resource, manga industry or comic industry. Your choice.
I'm just gonna write manga.
Yay.
That was useless, right?
plus 3 to your happiness.
Oh.
Now, since you
So
have a chance of...
won't my rebellion go down by
Yes, it
3?
will actually.
So 7
And
now.
now for the first rebellion roll, which I believe would be 7% with your added +3 happiness. 27. It's so essentially if it's below 7, it in one of your spaces will go into rebellion, but it's 27, so you're fine.
Alright, you know what?
Teferion, what you doing with your newfound boats?
So you say happiness can increase economy, yes? How so?
Okay, so essentially what that is basically like when your people are really happy, your like their work efficiency will increase. Essentially what that is like if you're every like 10 happiness, your economy increases by 1 automatically.
Alright.
I should have explained that more in depth in the rules, but just like whenever like every multiple of 10.
So if happiness goes down by 10, do you also lose
Yeah.
an economy?
Yes.
Okay. And how much is one happiness?
One happiness is kind of more of an abstract
Like,
thing.
how much do I have to do to increase happiness by 1?
Happiness by 1. I'd say to increase happiness by 1, you'd have to like slightly increase quality of life. Like to increase
So
happiness
say like
by
I held a
1, you
festival
do
or whatever.
something like invent video. Well, actually no, that would be increase it
Oh,
by a lot.
what is it?
Is
Say on my turn, I hold a festival to try to make people happier. On average, how much happiness increase will that give?
I'd say on average that would be 3 happiness.
Okay, so it would take approximately 3 turns to increase economy by 1 through happiness.
Yeah.
What are better ways of increasing economy?
The best ways to increase economy are to sort of like you give you can essentially like trade special resources for economy with basically like nearby spaces. So what you gotta do is acquire special resources, and those can either passively generate economy or you can exchange them for greater economy, depending on what it is.
What are you gonna do?
Does this island count as 2 tiles or 1?
It's taking up 2 tiles, but I'd say you could just take the island for your turn and it'll be 1.
Okay, I want to initiate and trade with the island, with the hopes of increasing economy or taking the island.
Okay. That island is actually uninhabited, but there are some strange ruins there, or which would or which would count as a special
Okay,
resource. You can
then we would
basically
like
just
to
with
colonize.
boats, you can basically just get that island for a
I
turn.
would like to
Alright.
take the island and inspect the ruins.
Okay. Um,
Do you
with
roll d20 to inspect ruins?
yeah, you are able to discern that they were left behind by the strange, like, sort of invaders that, like, messed with your world.
So who's next?
Additionally, people seem like disoriented and tired around them.
Is it,
It's your
is it my turn now?
Yeah.
Can I try to like discover magic or
Magic
Invent
is already
magic.
a thing.
Oh.
You could, like, try to research making, like, a mage college or something.
Could I
May
could
just have
I
to go
try
to
to
college for
invent like
cards.
airplanes?
Huh? Do you
Yeah.
want to
Or
research?
some kind of
Again, this is like 1,000 years ago in a medieval fantasy world. You can't get airplanes.
what about like cars?
When you ask the dragon how they fly, and then do that.
This is a medieval fantasy world, Sam. You cannot get airplanes and cars.
The dragon can fly, why can't we?
You can get flying vehicles, just not planes and cars, and you won't have to
Can I
explicitly
make a
tell them
flying
that.
ship?
An airship? Well, you need
Yeah.
a regular
I did.
ship first. Like,
Can't, what's the colony next to the dragon? Over here.
ping it.
Alright.
Okay. Let me think for a sec.
Maybe like sirens changing on.
That is a sort of that is a city of kobolds that they are they're pretty normal kobolds. Like,
Okay, and what about the one next to the other?
dragons,
What about the one over here?
Huh?
The one over here.
That is a tribe of that's just a tribe of goblins.
What about the one over here?
Okay, that that space is sort of like a mountain space. It has a similar thing to the swamp where like there's no one really living in it, but you also have to like roll to see if you could get through it.
Can I try to
27
get the
total.
kobolds? Can I try to get the kobolds to join me?
Okay. So now one of your special resources is gonna come in handy here. Because do you want to know what kobolds really like?
What?
Dragons. So
Oh.
then roll with advantage because kobolds roll negotiation with advantage because kobolds really like dragons.
Well, put 1d20 negotiation. Let's see my negotiation.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna +4.
And with advantage, so you can roll it twice. $21. You have in so you don't just convince the kobolds to join you. The kobolds, with above a 20, you automatically get a special resource from them. The kobolds also, it turns out, know a lot, know a lot of like magic sort of stuff from, like from inherent kobold powers.
Planes.
So you're going to gain in actually let me think for a sec. Just what would you gain from that?
I can get the goblins too or something. Huh.
You know what? Sure. The kobolds and goblins are friends, and the goblins also decide to join you.
Yeah. No, wrong color. Yeah. Oh God, my shape.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
Alright, so did that boost any of my stats or?
it does not. You just have. Actually, no. I forgot. With negotiation, if you're doing enough negotiation, you gain trust to be spent for like for like future negotiations. So you've done enough negotiations that I'm going to give you +2 trust. You can like spend that to increase any negotiation rolls later on.
Alright, so now I have goblins. My city is very big.
Well, it's not a city, it's more of a country.
Yeah. Can I change the name of it?
Sure.
Because the other one, I forgot what the other one was.
Everyone just unanimously decides its previous name was kind of stupid and makes a new one up, I guess.
Pinkland. No.
Land.
No, that's stupid. That's stupid. That's stupid.
It's obviously purple, but okay.
How? No, it's gonna be. I'm gonna call it false. No, false America.
What? Why are you putting America in Spiky Africa?
Um, I should mention that Nuo and Earth have not had any known communication yet.
Oh, then I'll
And
change it to. I'll change it to Power Land. I'll change it to.
the Power Rangers.
Let's go, Power Rangers land.
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it Power Ranger.
Please don't.
Fine.
Can you like name it something that sounds? You know what? Just think of it during other Sam's now.
The King of Eclipsica like comes out and like from here on out, all Great Nation will be known as Power Rangers, and everyone in the council is just like, no,
Like,
of course they'll
stick
fall
I'm
with
just
into
gonna call it
Eclipsica
Eclipse.
for
I'm just
now,
gonna call it
okay?
Eclipse. Eclipse. Look.
Now,
Eclipsix.
Tefaria, what do you do now?
What's here?
Can you ping that again? There. On that shore is actually a nation, a small city of
City State.
a city state of like traveling traders. It's sort of like a hub for them. That space actually will grant you +2 economy if you gain it.
I'm gonna try to gain it.
Okay.
6 plus 3, 9. I don't have any trust or anything to add to that. Okay.
Okay. So with a 9, I'll say you're able to establish trade with them and you gain +2 economy, but you're not able to acquire the land.
Okay.
But you do also gain into trust because I sort of haven't yet like given you any, even though you've been very like doing a lot of negotiations and stuff.
That's all I've done.
Yeah.
What is the country next to the dragon and below the coat?
That is a. Let me think for a sec. That land is owned by a group of warriors who they don't seem like the type to listen to negotiation. In fact, they are very likely to attack you soon. So, yeah, that's a thing.
What is this one?
The one below.
Where's the warriors?
This one.
No, the one next to the swamp.
Oh, I said that was a big mountain range that has like similar traits to the swamp, where you have to like roll. There's no one in it, but you have to roll to conquer it.
What about this one?
That one is. I'll say that is still the territory of the warrior guys.
All right. What about this one?
Which one did you point to?
The one next to the mining.
This one?
Yeah.
I'll say that that one is
You've run out of races, haven't you?
Sea elves.
Sure. You know what? The sea elves, a group of sea elves have gotten stranded on land the middle of a continent somehow. They are very depressed from that.
I'll offer them access to the water. I'll offer them access to go through my country to the water if they join us.
Okay. They're going to agree to that because they're very depressed from not having access to water.
So,
Okay, I found just a fish on land.
should I just put a circle on there?
Yeah.
One color. Why does it keep... There.
Okay. Now.
No, do I gain anything for this yells?
You're going to gain.
What?
Roll to see if you gain anything. This is just a luck roll. Don't add anything to it.
11.
You're going to gain a team. You're going to gain +2 happiness from the no longer depressed sea elves who now have access to water.
Yay!
They are extremely excited about that.
Alright, I gotta open my disk. I gotta open the document again, and my document closed on me. Hang on, alright?
Okay, it's your turn now, Tao.
Hmm.
I just call you by that.
Look at the standard last turn again. 14 plus 3, 17.
Okay. So you're going to fully forge an alliance with the group of traders. Now that's actually going to upgrade your boats so they can now move 4 spaces a turn instead of 3 spaces a turn. And you're also going to gain in +2 economy from being friends with these other.
Are you going to take their space or no?
Hang on, I gotta open my. Hang on, my drive is being a mess.
So how far can our things go now? Our boats?
So I gained
4
happiness,
tiles
right?
per
That's what I
turn.
got. Hang on. Blank nation. I don't know where my document is. It's on my other account, isn't it?
I'm gonna get some water while you sort this out. Wait, I already have water.
Never mind, I got it. So I have 15 happiness now.
People are
So my 100 rebellion is now 5%, right?
Yeah.
So don't my people try to rebel?
Yeah, no, I should roll that. And it's not like them trying to rebel every time I roll, it's if they rebel. A
80.
rebellion.
That's high.
Yeah, no, but you need to worry about any number below your chance of rebellion.
So it's my turn next, right?
Yeah.
What's next to the under the sea elves?
There are just some wood elves there, living in woods, like wood elves do.
What is the one over here? Is there any changelings or Simons?
No changelings, as far as you know. Look, if somewhere is full of changelings, you don't know if it's full of changelings.
What is this one?
Just a regular town. Like, it's
Of
just
what?
a pretty generic human village.
What about this one?
Um,
And so which one's the human village?
so
that
this one here.
What is this one?
That one is that one is sort of
Maybe
like the center. That you notice that this one belongs to a pre-established kingdom. You don't know the exact borders of the kingdom, but this is the first time you've discovered part of an NPC faction that.
Are they bigger than me?
You don't know. You can't see the whole faction.
Can I try to negotiate with them?
Okay.
If you join me, I will grant you better salaries.
Roll for negotiation, I guess.
What do you mean, I guess?
I mean, it's part of a
What's that gonna work?
pre-established nation, so you'll have to roll pretty high to get them to join up.
16.
They decide to. Okay, with a 16, it's not.
Can I add anything to it? Can I add anything on it?
You can add trust to it, and I guess you could add economy to boost it if you really want.
I'm gonna add one trust and one economy.
Okay, so that would make it an 18. So, an 18 is a pretty high roll. You're going to be able to. They're going to let you buy that land from the kingdom as a whole, but you definitely can't acquire the whole kingdom just like that.
How many tiles do I get?
You just get one.
Which one is
You
it
know what?
again?
Actually, with an 18, you're gonna get 2 tiles.
Which
This
one are
tile
they?
here and this tile here.
So this is my kingdom now.
It's in this time.
Do I get any resources?
You get. No, not really.
No extra military from having a.
You just got 2 tiles from asking essentially a part of a pre-existing country whether they wanted to join you. I think that's pretty generous.
What do they have on the other
I
tile?
just wanted to give you something for rolling in 18 total. You just bought land from a kingdom. That's all you're gonna get from that, though.
Imagine
My
if you
kingdom
went
is
to like
thriving.
Virginia and said, "Hey, want to leave America? It kind of sucks. Join us." That's kind of a crazy thing.
Yeah. What I'm doing is basically he just did the Louisiana Purchase. That's how things work. I know history.
Did he
who's
lose any
next?
economy?
So Sam, you ready? Sam, you ready?
Yes. Tell me of the contents of this tile.
It's a beach. There is a bunch of, like... You know what, let me... It's sort of, Actually, no,
Maybe
I did
Siren?
realize that would fall under the territory of the kingdom. So... Oh, that's... So you could draw your little castle symbol there, if you want.
Oh God, we're meeting.
Sort of. We could hear each other about each other hypothetically now.
Yeah.
It's my turn, right?
I going to, because like big kingdoms, they need a lot of like stuff, and like once you get to like really big states, importing novelty, especially spices, in early history was incredibly important. I'm going to try to trade them spices from the island and across the to the other continents. I'm going to try to trade them exotic spices in order to either increase economy or take. I probably have to take control. They won't give me part of them for
Yeah,
that,
no,
but
but with
for
this,
economy.
that is something that is actually historically significant, and I was greatly just waiting for someone to do that, because that actually is a very good way to boost your
Do you
economy.
need to roll at all?
But you do still need to roll negotiation.
12 plus 3, 15.
All right. You're going to gain 2 trust from that, actually, and 3 economy.
What?
Told you trading spices was a good idea. And your kingdom's much bigger physically, so they're not like at the advantage. It's just they boost their stats a lot. They spent a turn entirely dedicated to boosting their stats and rolled fairly high. That with something that was a very logical play. Of course it's gonna get some
So,
boons.
is this tile also the kingdoms?
No. That is that is sort of like let's see, that tile is sort of like just right on the edge of that kingdom. Oh yeah, I should also
We get a name of the
probably
kingdom.
tell you that kingdom's name. Let me just check my
Yeah.
notes real quick. can't find them, damn it.
Can I try to get them mounted in swamp?
I'm gonna call them Mysteria. But the land
Mysteria.
here is, like, that's just sort of, I'll say that's, like, forest. That, like, kinda a bit, like, pretty nice forest. Like, but
Alright.
it is also still filled with wild animals and sort of has the rule. But I should just have a word for this. Like, it has the natural defensives rule that applies to it, so you still have to like roll to get through it.
Alright, is it my turn now?
Yeah,
What's under the thing over here?
ping it, please. Oh, there. That is the kingdom's territory. I mean,
What about over here?
Mysteria's territory.
What over here?
But this and this are both Mytheria's territory. Should
What about over here? Again, I forgot.
wait, I also forgot shit.
Oh.
Oh wait. Okay, no, that was the just a city of elves, I believe, actually. From
What about this one?
I'm gonna say that's also part of the same city of elves.
I'm gonna try to negotiate with the city
Where's
to
Elf Teddy
join
so I
us.
can draw it?
Huh?
I'm gonna try to negotiate the
Here.
city to join us in exchange for free healthcare.
And where?
Okay, so
Okay,
you're going to need to make yourself have free health care first, if you're gonna use that as like a negotiation tactic. So you can spend a turn getting free health care, which I will consider a special resource that will boost your people's happiness significantly.
Alright, I'll do it.
Okay. Roll roll for it, and you're probably also going to have to spend some economy on this. But
1d20 plus what?
1d20, and you can spend like economy on it to boost the roll.
1d20, I'm gonna add free economy.
Okay. You can add the economy after you see what the roll is, but sure, just how much economy you're gonna add to that?
4.
Sorry.
4 economy. Well, you're able to get sort of like free health care and like clerical healing and stuff, but it's not to but it's like at a degree where it sort of isn't the best health care, but you're able to establish like universal.
So how much do I get boosted?
I'm gonna say get 2 happiness from that.
Anything else?
You can now use a free health care for negotiation like you were trying to
Wait,
do.
don't we have to roll for rebellion?
Oh yeah, you do. I keep on forgetting to do that. 9. What's your chance of rebellion again?
Like 3?
Yeah, no. You ain't gonna get a rebellion right now.
That's so close. So now it's Sam's turn. What are you gonna do?
So, I have essentially like all of these spaces available for me to check
Yeah, you
because
do.
of the boat range. Are any of them uninhabited?
Several, actually.
Okay. What is the furthest north that is uninhabited that I can access?
Furthest north that's uninhabited. I'd say the furthest north that's uninhabited is this space. Well, at least the furthest north you can see.
Okay, I'm going to establish a colony there.
All right.
Okay, I know about the adjacent area.
Huh?
What's around it?
So around it is sort of Well, it's
just in
sort
general.
of like there's some mount. It's kind of surrounded by a mountain range, which is probably why no one's really been able to be there. So this, and this are all sort of mountains.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Can I invent the internet?
Sam, this is a medieval world when our campaign takes place, and this is 1,000 years in the past. You're going to have to invent the fantasy internet instead that works off of magic, obviously. Roll for fantasy
Can I
internet.
try to? Can I try to do that?
Yeah.
So what do I add for my modifiers?
You can spend economy to boost it, and this is going to be a pretty high DC roll. Like for whenever you're making your own resources, you're kind of gonna be able to
15.
15.
Plus, I'm gonna add one econ. I'm gonna add two. I'm gonna add what? Two economy.
So here's the thing. Inventing the internet is a pretty high DC. So what I'm gonna say is you're able to establish a form of long range communication, sort of similar to the phone, except sort of with a magical uh, magical letter or something type thing, rather than a and full on establishing the internet. You're able
So
to
what?
ma-
So
you're able to make magic texting though, pretty much.
what do I get? How much happiness? How much?
Okay, gain the special resource of
Cellular?
uh what do you call your magic internet? I mean magic texting. Please don't call it just magic texting. That would be stupid.
Of course,
Text
not
like.
magic
No.
texting. It's scrolling.
I'm gonna call it addiction.
Bit
Don't call it
too on
that.
the nose there, Sam.
I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it mage text.
Mage text. You know what? Sure.
Yeah, that sounds like a spell.
What does mage text give me?
It's a special resource. It's going to give you, I'll say, +2 economy from easier negotiations over long range, and +1 happiness from your people being able to talk to people far
So now
away.
I live. Oh yeah, also rebellion, right?
Yeah, roll for rebellion now, I guess. 68, definitely not a rebellion.
My rebellion modifier is 2%.
Yeah. No, rebellion's only really supposed to come up if you're conquering a lot of places. So and both of you have gone for a very diplomatic approach.
Can I try to invent the internet next turn?
You can't. I'll say the GC would be lowered with your mage texting, but it still would be pretty tricky. It's your turn now, Sam.
Wait, me?
No other Sam.
I just went.
The Sam that didn't just go. It's your turn.
Which is sort of these I have access to. What of them are uninhabited? Like furthest north.
Okay, so the northern area.
I just want to get a lot of general cover across the edges of the continents.
So those are extremely cold areas. They're less likely to be inhabited, but you sort of have to be able to it's sort of like imagine just oh shit, I was moving the camera for the recording the thing. Let me just gotta there. That's good enough. Though, sort of imagine a line where you kind of need above that line, you're going to need gear for cold stuff, I guess, kind of.
What are you gonna do?
Fantasy Russia up here must have a lot of trouble.
Hmm. Yeah.
So even though we're not allowed to colonize those places, are we allowed to do trade with other continents that are nearby?
Yeah.
Like, could I do trade here? Okay, just wondering. Okay, out of the coastal tiles here, like, what of them are probably pretty good and uninhabited?
Okay. Out of like these ones, I'm gonna say this one specifically. There's not many people around here. Like, sort of a bit like over. Like, it's really hot in that area since that's like right. Actually, like, actually, no, it's not really that near. It's just, you know, actually,
It is like on the equator.
yeah, it's just really hot, so not many people live there.
Okay,
Yeah, I
let's
keep
set up
on
shop there.
accidentally moving the camera on the tab that's like recording and stuff.
What did you do? What did you do for your turn again?
Oh wait, and I didn't actually pull up live chat at all. No one's probably in it, but probably should just in case. Yeah, no one's in it, but it does have 2 likes for some reason, so people were watching it briefly.
That's nice.
Yeah.
How many subs do you have?
Um. Still 42.
42.
What are you gonna do, by the way?
Okay. So anyway, it's just like yeah. So you're gonna establish a colony there, but although sorry, I should mention that it sort of has the opposite effect of above it. You sort of need to be able to like deal with extreme heats, which
You didn't draw a line, so
yeah, no, I didn't draw a line, but sort of like really near the equator, you're sort of gonna.
okay. Are you gonna draw a line?
Yeah, I am. One sec.
So whose turn is it now?
I'm gonna draw the equator now, I guess.
Can I go now?
No,
Yeah, we're drawing the equator.
This is a very wonky equator.
What? Okay.
I'm gonna
So A,
draw
you've
that
just done that to
again because I
specifically.
very much did that poorly. Equator attempt 2.
You know there are straight line tools in Roll20, yes? It's how I made the edges of my perfect hexagons.
Still a bit slanted, but that's good enough.
That is not where the equator is. That's kind of where the equator is.
Alright, so
I'm gonna make the argument that
Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna ignore.
Since my capital is on the equator,
No,
this
let's
is
just
cooler than my
ignore
capital.
that, actually,
Okay.
can I
you
invent?
Can take that space, I guess.
What? My turn now.
Yeah.
Can I invent let's see, video games?
You're gonna have to explain yourself.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Just gonna have to like create a method to have some kind of video games.
Alright, can I invent the internet or then?
Roll to upgrade like your mage text to some sort of.
I feel like Eclipse. Okay, wait. Stop. Are you role playing as Elon Musk because you had Eclipsica, then you changed it to Ecliptix with an X, and now you're trying to invent technology that absolutely is you cannot do? Is your country run by Elon Musk?
Let's just say yes.
Elflon Musk.
There was a T one.
Uh,
Tieflin Musk.
Alright, we're 1d20. Oh god, 10.
you're unable to invent the internet with that.
Can I try to invent something else with it?
No, that's your turn.
That's how that works.
That was useless.
Um, it's Tiffany.
Continuing colonialism time. Any of these squares have uninhabited stuff?
I'm gonna say no. It's not.
Damn it.
Most of those squares are inhabited.
Any? Okay, then I want to trade with these people. What are these people like?
Okay. Actually, that falls in the kingdom of Etheria, who you already have trade with. But you can establish trade with a different area in Etheria to like sort of like you can sell it to people in like both North and South Etheria now, but if you want.
So that's the castle place, right?
Yeah. But I'm gonna give this roll to like establish trade with a low DC since you already have trade with the kingdom as a whole.
Okay. I'm kind of looking for somewhere I can buy so I can keep on looping around the island. So maybe that's not what I'm gonna do. Like, what's over here?
That's like right outside of Etherion's borders. It's sort of just some like nice beach
Oh,
land. It's a lot of people sort of like from outer area live there, but like not really as an organized group.
so,
Okay, I want to go there and start to set up a tourism market from Ethereans or whatever they're called. To go and like go out of Ethereum, maybe like do a little bit of gambling that's illegal in Ethereum, do a little bit of drugs that are legal in Ethereum, and like have a fun time on the beach there. And I'm gonna try to take control, focus that industry there.
Okay, you're gonna build basically like a nice beach like park place there, except with
You can have
nice.
a beach park place that's outside of the nation's borders,
Yeah.
so you can get away with some stuff.
All right. Sure.
can I
Roll
invent? Can
for
I
it
invent boats?
and okay, roll for it.
11 plus 3, 14.
Okay, I'm gonna say that boosts economy by 1. It's not gonna like boost it to the point where it's just gonna boost it by 1 and you gain that space.
What about rebellions?
I don't. He hasn't actually like gained any. He hasn't like done
When
anything
this
that raises his chances of
when this kingdom
rebellion.
shows up in the actual game, I don't want them to have like conquered anything. This has been a totally peaceful kingdom who is spreading the goodwill of the sea throughout the world.
Okay.
That's going to be next time. Next time, I'm totally playing evil people.
Okay.
Can I invent boats?
Well, you can make boats. They're
Are you next to the sea?
he is. I mean, they are.
Um, can I make like boats that?
You need normal boats before you can invent any special sort of boat. Just
Fine.
you put a log into the water and then try to sail on it. Doesn't end very well.
Can I can I add a modifier to it?
You can add a economy to. You can spend economy to it to like boost your roll.
I'm gonna add full economy.
Okay, you're able to. Okay, you're
Wait,
able to
or
make like boats
oh,
that can work as boats. Like they can move like a max of 1 tile per turn, so they're not very good boats. Like they're really shitty boats, but you have boats.
Do I add anything to my stats, or?
No, you just made really shitty boats.
Or
Not too.
maybe, hear me out. Maybe you could cut down these trees. You settle there. Get us talking. We can share our boat technology with you for a price.
What price?
Hmm.
You could basically just give each other economy if you want.
Yeah, you give me instead of spending 4 economy on
Oh,
your
yeah.
boats that move one at a time. You give me 4 economy. I give you my
And
boats that
you've
move 4.
completely ignored the group of warrior people who I established were going to attack you eventually.
Sure, I'll give you
Enough
full
time
economy.
has passed.
Well, no, we're not in contact, are we?
No, you and they're not. You're not in contact with them yet. But the
Just
people
cut down these trees the
represented by
fastest
like the
way.
swords in these two spaces are going to attack you this turn. They're going to roll for it or attack, and you're gonna have to roll for defense.
Me?
Yep. Okay. You're gonna essentially you have to roll your military plus your defense, where they're just gonna roll their military. These guys are pretty. I established they are warriors, and also I established.
So I add my military and defense to the +9.
Yeah, but these guys are pretty good at fighting. They're going to try to conquer your space with the kobolds right here.
Don't you dare touch my
So if
kobolds.
they beat you in this, they're going to get.
Did you appreciate my element pun?
Huh?
It's element 27 CO cobalt. It's a pun.
Oh. They rolled an 18.
Ah! I want my kobolds.
This warfaring tribe just goes
I just
in
a 9.
and like just slaughters all of your kobolds.
The dragon.
And conquers.
Can I try to roll? Can I roll retaliation?
A few refugees escape to your dragon place, lose the kobold territory, and lose 3 happiness because a bunch of your people just got murdered.
Can I try to retaliate?
You're gonna have to spend
Play on your turn.
and your next turn on that, and
How do I erase on here?
I'll just delete the territory for you. And also most of the kobolds were murdered, so just gonna.
So my rebellion went
territory
up.
now?
It's owned by the knife people, so guess we should just. I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna try to balder with Elfberg next turn.
Okay.
Anyway,
Also,
what are you
by
gonna
the
do?
I mean,
way,
it's thin
that's
one,
not their
yeah.
canonical name.
Tenuous
Just what
control.
Sam wrote there.
What is the name?
Their name is actually not Elfberg, it's Elftown. Very different.
There's 2 of them. Is that it?
Yeah, no, they have 2 spaces. But next, but that's that's the warrior tribe's turn, which is just after your turn, Sam. Like, I wasn't, like, next is, so it's your turn now, Tao.
Yes.
Remember, I have dragons, right? Oh.
No, you
yeah.
have a dragon, which you can very much use to help defend you. Ooh, and,
Oh man, I should have added that to my.
yeah, no, you should have, like, called in the dragon to help you there, but you didn't.
Tell me if the space is around here.
Okay, those all belong to Etheria.
Okay.
Like, I have their borders, like, roughly decided.
Can you draw that? Because we probably know it. We talk, right?
You know what? Yeah, sure, I'll just draw their borders.
You select polygon line, and you can draw precise, cool hexagons.
So What did he do again? I think. What are you doing, Tao?
Uh, so far, nothing.
Hey, what? Hey, want to ally for the?
Like, for the most part, like, this, very, this shape is, like, the general, their borders.
Wanna one? Hey, Tao, wanna ally for the boats, and I'll give you. No,
You're
no.
not adjacent, you're not in contact.
I don't even know who the knife people are.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna research the ability to tolerate cold climates.
Okay, you're going to research the
16.
ultimate. You're able to invent jackets.
Yeah, you jacket.
Tickets. Got it. So we can just colonize as high up as we want now.
Yeah.
Okay, is that island at the top left? Like, is that part of this?
Huh? Yeah, no, that counts.
Okay, only if you have like
Like, just sort of the islands in
boat
the
range.
general vicinity also sort of count. Like,
Okay, but like,
only if
where's
you
the
have
line? Because like,
I'm sort of saying, like, just the top quarter
well,
of this
this
map
one
overall.
or this one.
Like, oh, like, just
What about
the
this one?
entire
This.
top quarter of the map. I actually originally just drew a big square on it, but that looked kind of ugly, so I got rid of it. I can draw that again if you like.
So, what are you gonna do?
No, that's fine.
Okay. But, yeah, what you gonna do?
I know it's other Sam's turn. I'm gonna go pee.
Okay.
Can I border with Augsburg?
Okay, what
Also,
are you
if you
gonna...
join us, we have free healthcare. We have manga. We have a bunch of other stuff. You should join us, please.
Okay, roll negotiation. And
Do we
you're
get
going to
advantage
get
to
a
that free
boost from,
healthcare?
get a +2 boost from that from your free health care selling point.
What else do we add? And add negotiation, right?
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, just negotiation and... You know, it turns out, like, you thought Elf Town was only, like, these 2 squares, but it turns out that they were actually, like, like, 5 squares. Let me just draw you a thing. Like, just Elf Town, like, really, like, icks you and decides to join you.
Wait, I accidentally added what?
Yep. Like, you rolled a nat 20. He plus a total of... You rolled a 28 total. Your territory's gonna expand a lot. And you're also going to get the special resource of the Elven Mage... The Elven Mage School. Which basically means you can now teach your people to be wizards if you want.
Yay! So, do I add anything to my stats?
Actually, just add +2 negotiation and +2 economy for that. You rolled a 28, you're gonna get a lot.
My negotiation now 8.
Yeah.
My city is thriving.
Yep.
Elon Musk is very.
Unfortunately, though, you did not
What?
do anything about the knife people.
I'm gonna
Who
call
are
in the
going-
dragon to help in that.
They are going to try to go beat up all
Say the
the
dragon.
goblins.
I'm gonna call in the dragon and all my armies.
Okay, so you're going to add your defense, military, and I guess a +2 bonus from the dragon to that.
So roll 1d20 plus.
Can we say if you roll below 5, the dragon dies?
Yeah.
8. I mean, my military is 3 plus my defense, right? That's already 8, so my dragon's not gonna die.
Yeah.
Plus 5, anything else? Plus 2?
Yeah, that should be it.
30! Wow!
Okay, so with a third, 2 nat 20s in a row, a 30, you're going to just, the knife people, like, they respect power. They're like a warrior. Whereas you're just gonna beat them up so good they decide to join you.
Well, my city.
And also add +2 military. Just something
Wow, my city is amazing.
that is like the luckiest turn ever.
I know, right?
Yeah, like just
Man, my city's big.
yeah. Well, your country.
We get any special resources from that?
You're going to get weapons of war, which increase your military by 2.
So again, by 2.
Yeah.
That's 7 military. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to take over me.
Yeah. Like, this is kind of just establishing, like, countries' general culture and borders. I have some other countries that, like, I already have like, generally placed in general areas on the map, but, yeah.
Can we keep doing this for a while?
Yeah, no, it's a pretty fun game. Spent a while working on it.
Can we do like another hour?
Sure. You fine with that? Tao?
Yeah.
Alright. It's your
This ride through is gonna be very long.
Yeah. It's your turn, Tao.
Yes, you said
I
there was
really- I
plenty
really
of
like my
uninhabited
city.
space, like for around here
Yeah,
and
no.
stuff.
There is a
1,
lot of
2, 4. Okay, I want to colonize here.
Okay. I'll say that's
Yeah, we have coasts.
uninhabited. Just like you're able to go to really cold regions now, which basically lets you colonize a lot of really cold places.
Why is my luck so good now?
If you roll another
The game is
D20
hard.
in a roll, you win a free milkshake. Like your king just like gets a free milkshake somehow.
That would be awesome.
Like in real life, you don't get it. Your king just gets a milkshake.
I have a democrat. I'm gonna try to establish a democratic system.
Okay. I'll say that will raise your people's happiness by it. Actually, no, roll for it.
Roll for democracy.
Should I add?
I'll say you should add negotiation because, like, it's sort of a diplomatic thing with your own people, sorta.
Anything else?
Just negotiation, and I think that's it. Okay. Turns out your people just, like, really love the idea of democracy. In fact, they love democracy so much that they just
I kill the king.
that like you gain 5 happiness from that, 5 trust, and and 2 economy.
My happiness is 20. So
Oh yeah,
So
that would.
my rebellion's in the negative now.
You know, happiness being 20, that increases your economy. Remember, every multiple of 10 of happiness increases your economy. So increase your economy by 3 now. Your rebellion is now at 0%.
My city is amazing. I'm so excited to visit the city.
Yeah. I mean, country.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wait, shit! I did forget though. You did technically, even though they were the ones who fought you first, you did technically conquer these 3 spaces though, so that would add 30% rebellion.
What?
You conquered these 3 spaces.
30?
Yeah, you.
Why
did.
would I even want to rebel?
No, you. basically like beat them at war so hard they decided to join you, but some of them would be still, but they're like, but not all of them would agree with that decision, so
So I
there
still
is
get
still
all
going to be,
30%.
so they're going to add a 30% chance of rebellion minus your 20 happiness, so 10% chance of rebellion in one of those.
Oh, are you gonna roll for rebellion?
Rolled for rebellion, that does not. Oh, wait, no. One sec, let me do.
What's in mine? 20.
Still doesn't meet it, but just barely. Because,
They almost rebel, but then their king is like with it.
yeah. No, but you should keep an eye on these guys.
All right. So who's next?
You know who's next.
Well, there's only one person to go next.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
1, 2, 3, 4. Is it possible to colonize like here?
Sure. Sort of like way on the coast and really cold. Like, you're sort of expanding your territory here, but you're getting some. But spaces you're getting don't really do much since they're like way up in the like Arctic. But you can still colonize them.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. What are you gonna do?
I'm fine on my turn.
Wait. And how many people? How many viewers do you have on the live stream?
0. I mean,
Zero?
including myself, 1, but I'm just watching it to look at chat.
I'm gonna check who's on it.
Me. Like, only me.
I'm gonna go on it. I'm gonna like it.
Okay. Thanks.
Sure.
Me. Like, only
It's
me.
fraud legally.
This video has been going on for 2 hours almost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna-
My last 2 streams went on for 5 and 4 hours, respectively.
Are you ready? Tal.
He just took his turn.
Oh, he did. What did he do?
He just got some land.
I'm gonna. What are the people below me? The axe people. What are those again?
The pickaxe people?
Yeah.
Those are dwarven miners.
Can I try to offer them? I'll pay you fairly if you join us.
You'll pay them.
I'll pay you for this.
Okay. So roll for negotiation, and you can just add some of your economy to that if you want to spend it.
I lose my economy when I add it, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. So negotiation. That's 20 plus 8. I'm gonna add 2 economies.
Yeah, and remember, you guys can spend trust to boost any negotiation roll. I just been bringing it up since you guys haven't.
Can I add economy after?
Yeah. No, I'm not saying you should here, but I'm just saying you can. 24. So any roll over 20 has a guaranteed special resource, if you'd recall. But these guys already had a special resource, which is just like mining, like minerals and stuff, which would boost your economy. So you're going to get minerals from them, and also a special resource you didn't know they had, which is, let me think for a second, they have the ability to make very well fortified buildings. So you could add sort of like defensive walls as a defensive structures as a resource, which would boost your defense by 2.
So what else do I add? Do I change military defensive?
Just add 2 to defense and add two to economy from the being like miners and gaining and getting
So
resources.
then I add, then I so do I erase any rebellion? My rebellion's still 1%.
Your your rebellion with the three place eat spaces you conquered would still be 10% from.
Can you roll for rebellion real quick to get it out of the way?
Yeah. Nope, no rebellion.
I mean, my city is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, the idea
I
is
mean,
that like over the stream you'd like develop a like pretty nice settlement.
I keep getting good. I keep getting good rolls in a row.
Hmm.
All right, so I only have one dragon still, right?
Yeah, still only one dragon.
The kobolds are still dead. I still miss the kobolds.
Yeah, kobolds are dead.
All right, so it's your turn, Tao, right?
Yes.
We're almost in contact, aren't we?
Yeah.
Is it okay?
What's on this tile?
Oh, you're gonna colonize that tile there. For the
I
most
mean,
part, it's like
yes.
actually just a refugee camp of kobolds that fled from the war and conquest, and they don't really realize that it's over yet. So there's just a bunch of kobolds hiding there that.
Okay, well, I don't know what's over either, so I'm gonna go there and provide just general support and stuff, and through offering goods at very cheap to free to these refugees, attempt to gain control over the area.
Okay, you gain control over the area, and that also grants you +3 trust and boosts your negotiation by 1 because you're helping refugees.
So it's my turn now, right?
Hmm.
Oh,
I'm gonna. Oh, can I interact with him finally?
Yeah, you
yeah.
can.
Can I? I'll get. I'll offer you some. So can you teach us about boats in exchange? Hmm. Um.
You can
Sure.
exchange
For
either
economy,
exchange a
you can have
resource
our.
or exchange just like some things like your economy or something.
In exchange, you have access to my army whenever you need it.
Define need.
Basically, I think.
Does that mean if I'm under attack, or can I just ask for it and attack some people?
I mean, either way.
Give me port economy, and you can have range 4 boats
I have boats now.
Mm-hmm.
if you give me port economy.
Hmm. Fine. I'll give you free economy. Deal?
Nope. You were going to spend 4 economy to make logs that went 1, so you're giving me 4 economy for my things that go 4. That's fair.
Fine. But I expect to work together soon.
Okay. You have range 4 boats now.
Write that down.
So who's next?
Well, you were. Well, I think that was your turn for trading, so I guess it's Tao's turn now.
Okay.
What are you gonna do, Tao?
Is there anything on this space?
Can you ping it again? I'd say that space is. So, okay, I should mention that most of the, like, coastal spaces are straight up just, like, beaches and stuff. They are like very useful for trading, but you're not gonna get much
Or like
special
this
resources
space,
from
or this
just
space.
colonizing like exclusively coastal
I'm
spaces.
thinking now that I have a wide reach, I want to start colonizing more like for production.
Yeah.
So what about like this space? What's on those?
Okay, I'm gonna say both of those are like nice, like rainforesty spaces. They sort of, they can provide and like boost, give you like access to lumber and spices and stuff, which I feel like could be very useful for your society.
Okay, I want to attempt to colonize here.
Okay, so now this is something
Can I
that
roll for that or
yeah, they kind of have natural defenses from being like rainforests and stuff. So I'm going to make you roll. This is a bit of a weird thing where it's sort of a stretch, but also kind of makes sense. You're gonna have to roll military, even though you're not necessarily attacking them. You're just sending like people who need to be able to survive and like colonize something in in spite of harsh conditions. So roll for military, which I believe for you is just starting
D20
military
plus
with plus
3
3.
is 17.
All right. You're able to establish a base in one of the forested spaces. Oh yeah, I should probably put like we should probably like put some trees and stuff to represent that they're foresty. You're gonna
So it's my
gain
turn now, right?
yeah, you're gonna gain access to like lumber or, and foresty spices. I'm not sure what sort of spices you'd be able to find in like a rainforest, but
Sure, there's
I'm sure. Yeah, no, it feels like there'd be some. So
fingers.
Alright. Can I go?
okay,
Can I try to invent an airship?
okay.
Inspired by your new knowledge of boats.
Okay. So here's how this is gonna work. You have both the Elf Town Mage School and boats. So what I'm if I'm gonna have this work is your elves are shooting boats with magic hoping they'd fly. Obviously. Wait, I did just remember. Remember this like human village right here? Remember how
Yeah.
I said it was like a tinkerer's guild?
Yeah.
No.
You could like get that to help you make magic.
I'm gonna say if you join us, we can make boats that fly. We,
Roll negotiation, I guess. I'm
one
not really
plus.
sure. Um, I don't think they're just gonna join you just because you say you can make boats fly.
I could ask, like, well, why do we have to do that together? Why can't we do that separately?
Yeah, no, just
The
roll
first
a
guy.
negotiation, and basically how this is gonna work if you succeed, kind of like roll a 10 or something, they're gonna join you if you're able to make flying boats with them. But if you fail, oh, they won't join you. But that's only if you fail.
19.
They join you. They really like the idea of flying boats, and they're a pretty small like town
Don't I have to
despite
roll 10?
suffering a lot. They don't actually have much economy and budget and stuff, so they're going to join you because of that.
Don't I need to roll 1d10?
What? Oh yeah, no,
Don't I need to roll 1d.
yeah, D100 to see if rebellion happens. Rebellion doesn't happen.
So now
Rebellion mechanic, I feel like again, you're both for the most part pretty peaceful nations, so
my nation is. I started off the game with horrible rolls.
yeah.
Now I'm just. So now it's your turn, other Sam.
Yes. I'm going to attempt to procure chemical addictants comparable to opium from the jungle.
Roll for
20.
add drugs to your resources.
Okay, check the list. Are like powerful chemical addictants?
You can.
Alright.
Okay, can I get some lore about them?
Okay, so in the jungle, you're able to obtain a mysterious, like, from some ruins similar to the ones on the island.
Is this how the
You're
white? Is this how
able
the drugs
to
the one we found it?
obtain in a bunch of like weird black stuff, and sort of when it's like touched, it sort of like is just absorbed into someone, and they like kind of experience a sort of euphoria. Um, uh, it's kind of creepy, but definitely an addictive substance.
I might. This is I'm just gonna, something I'm gonna keep in my back pocket. I think, in case I decide to pull like Europe selling opium to China in ancient times, and then taking it away unless they did what they wanted.
Uh,
It's my turn now, right?
Actually, there's something that's been. So, I kind of have a bunch of spaces which are like. Okay, so this is something you guys sort of didn't really like look at, but if you did, you would have known it's coming. Uh, I'm trying to draw like knives here, but I'm bad at
Oh, no,
drawing with
no.
my.
Those
So
are
they can
jungle.
attack me.
Those are like hostile conqueror spaces, sort of like around the mountain, and
Where?
within the mountains.
Where?
Here, and they are going to attempt to attack your space here, Tao. You're going to need to roll for defense against their attack.
Oh, remember, I'll help you.
Sure.
So can
So
I add
you're
my
gonna
defense to
use
his defense?
your modifier then?
So I think you
What's your
do both.
defense?
So you roll your defense plus your military
Not
plus
mine is
Sam's military.
my military and my defense is 14
No,
combined.
you don't add your defense
What's your military? What's your
there.
military?
You only
My
roll
military
your
is 7.
once.
What's your defense? Yes, your military. Okay, 7 plus 5 plus 3. Roll d20 plus 7 plus 5
Oh,
plus
whoops.
3. You understand I have a plus 15 to this, right?
Yeah, no, I just have like certain spaces that will like attack you if you don't like if you like settle
got
a
an
certain
18.
space for long enough
I rolled a 3
without
and got an 18.
realizing they're there. I'm not like thinking, oh, hmm. Unluckily for you, you actually lose this space to the weird knife
Are
people.
people attacking from over mountains with one higher going to win?
Yeah, like
Okay.
Can I send reinforcements into his town and
Okay,
provide aid for
Oh,
his
God.
you
people?
can spend economy to try and boost his role, I suppose.
I will.
Okay, with the economic aid and aid from your allies, along with their military, you're able to fight off the annoying knife people. Oh shit, I drew that poorly.
I believe the disgusting hexagon.
Alright.
Um, now you both know that there are annoying knife people here who are mean.
Now it's my turn, right?
Yeah.
What's it gonna do? I'm gonna try to invent airships.
Okay. So now this would usually be a really hard roll, but since you have magic, like a high economy, boats, and tinkerers, you can try to do this now.
What should I add?
You can spend your economy to add to the roll. Like
That's
that's
it?
mostly what like manufacturing stuff is. Whenever you manufacture stuff, you don't have an inherent like manufacturing score, but you can add economy to like boost it. But like you spend the economy.
14. I'm gonna add 2.
Okay, 16. So airships are something that would be possible in a medieval fantasy world. However, I'm gonna say you're able to like get your airships kind of like I'll say 40% complete with a 14. You're not able to finish them in one turn.
Tal, can you help me? Can you help me finish it?
How would I help you finish airships?
I don't know.
Okay.
What are you gonna do, Tal? Oh, yeah, it's a 10% chance of rebellion, right?
Oh, yeah, you do. Just
Nope. All right, Tal, you ready?
Yes, I'm going to. Um, what is the substance called? I guess I get to name it, right?
hmm. It's a substance that I've already established before, but you don't know
Okay, well, I
what
get
it
to name it.
is.
I think I do, but I get to name it. Hmm.
All right, so whose turn is it next? You gonna do something?
I'm
Or
gonna
what you
call
gonna
it. I can't call it that.
do? Let's call it cocaine.
I'm not calling it hurricane.
Call it. What are you gonna call it?
I'm calling it Aruba.
Okay,
I'm going to attempt to sell a substance to this kingdom. I remember the name of
Etheria.
Etheria.
Wasn't
Alright.
Assyria in the last campaign with Tai Tai?
No, that was Asteria.
No, but I'm gonna kind of sell them some of it, maybe for some economy.
Okay, gain plus
10
one
plus 4.
economy. Let me just, real quick
Okay, good.
Now my turn, right?
do something.
Can I try to finish airships?
Yeah.
Where's the scribble?
Can I add anything? Because I already tried one. Oh, just 2020. Hang on.
Just roll a d20 and you can spend economy to boost it.
Two.
So, you do more research and production on these, but unfortunately, a lot of your, like, tinkerers and magicians and engineers and stuff are arguing over, like, um, what things would do what, and you're actually gonna lose some progress from, like, these sort of arguments and stuff, and, like, not being sure what's the most efficient. So you're
Oh
going to
wait,
go from
Tao.
40% to 20%.
Wow, I lost a lot of progress.
Yeah.
So Tao, you ready?
You're like literally being Elon Musk, but you're just throwing money away into a sky thing that's never gonna work. Okay, let's sell Elfberg some whatever I call it.
All right.
Aruba. Okay. 12.
Okay. Um.
Do we get an economy for that?
Yeah.
Yay. Next turn.
Can I invent the? Can I try work on the internet a bit more?
You can try.
Not the internet. I mean, can I work? Not not the internet in general. Can I work on a web browser or something?
Sam, this is a medieval fantasy setting.
What if you make it out of spider webs?
Can I work on like can I work on a library then?
Sure.
Actually, never mind. Can I invent fast food?
Okay, you can like invest in like a restaurant industry, I guess.
That's not big enough. No, I want like Can I actually? Can I make like a mall? I keep kidding.
Okay, I guess.
Is that like me useless?
Um, could boost your economy.
Never mind then. I'm gonna. What's the city over here?
Okay, that place has some like, it's just a town of like farmers and stuff.
What is this one?
Which one did you ping? There, that actually, that's actually, it's part of the, like, warrior guys' territory that you didn't acquire after the war.
Oh. What about this?
Sort of the same deal.
Are there any like sirens or anything? Any merfolk or?
I am... not really.
Are there any more sea elf areas I can try to get?
Not to your knowledge.
Wait, I have a boat now. I have boat.
Yeah, but you don't automatically know where all sea elves are now.
No, what?
Location
You there?
all.
What's over here?
You don't have a... Oh wait, no, you can scout over there with the boat now. Okay, what's over there? That is a... Wait. Actually...
Can I
That's
go like
sort
4
of
tires
a,
up?
like, icy forest type place. Like, it's not above the point where you're gonna need special stuff to colonize it, but it's just a really cold forest.
Fine. What is over? Can I try to negotiate with this giant kingdom over here?
Okay, what are you gonna try and get from them?
You can join us in exchange. We'll make the healthcare a lot better and we'll offer support to your army whenever you need it if you join us.
Roll for it.
Do we need to add anything?
Add negotiation.
In military, right, or not?
No, don't add military unless you're trying to conquer them.
$11. I'm gonna add a lot of my economy though.
Okay.
I'm gonna add 5 economy.
All right, that's a giant frickin' kingdom that you're not gonna get the entire kingdom from that.
Fine, what else can I add to increase? Can I add? Oh, trust. Can I add trust?
How much trust are you adding?
I'm adding 5 economy and 3 trust.
Okay, that would make it a 19 total. You're gonna get part of the kingdom for that, but it's a giant kingdom, you're not getting the whole thing. and like no matter what.
What can I get?
I'll say you're gonna get like just gonna like buy this sort of area from them.
What? It?
Yeah. Giant kingdom, you're not getting the whole thing in like one turn.
That'd be awesome. Unless I rolled a nat 20, right?
No.
All right, Tao, you ready? My kingdom is gigantic, isn't it?
One sec, actually, there's something I have to do on Tao's turn.
How long is this live stream so far?
You've been hearing rumors from
We have four likes, guys.
with
Oh, and we have 4 likes.
people are kind of just like losing it around there and sort of like even attacking each other for no reason, but they're like superhuman now or something. It's really weird.
Me? Or other Sam?
No, other Sam. And also, I should mention one of the places where that's happening is Elf Town, which is owned by you, actually, other Sam. So that's also sort of happening in your place.
What happens? They get stronger and they attack each other?
They're getting stronger and kind of just like randomly attacking people and acting
So they're on drugs.
chaotically. You'll
They're on
lose
drugs,
2
aren't they?
happiness from that.
I lose 2 happiness?
Yeah, you lose a happiness from each space that I like colored in purple.
Oh, wait, aren't the people going to try to rebel? Have 12% rebellion.
Why are they losing happiness there?
Yeah, you'll see.
Is it because I sold them the drugs? Or is it because the drugs are shadow stuff?
Because the drugs are shadow stuff.
Okay, well, it seems like you kind of messed up my plan that I rolled a 24, so that's fine. Aha, yes! A thing.
It's my turn now, right? You're gonna...
No, what
are you
should
gonna
I
do?
Yes, I have to do something. That sucks. Having to do that. I'm gonna sell Aruba to Elon Musk country. Philip
You know
says,
what?
"Do you want this cool dark substance that makes you really happy?"
No, thank you.
Okay,
Okay, I'm
so
gonna smuggle
this
it.
is something where you don't know in universe what this is. You're gonna have to roll to see if you can tell like this is bad, and he's gonna make an opposed
Okay, so
negotiation.
the question is,
Are
are
we
you
adding modifiers?
like
this is a democracy. Are you actively banning its import? Because if not, then we get to sell it to you.
yeah.
We're not banning it. The people can vote on if we ban it.
Okay. Roll negotiation to see if you can sell them this weird stuff.
That's a 21.
Okay.
Love it.
Now what do I do?
Okay, you're gonna lose 2 happiness from that, and 2 of your spaces are gonna be.
I'm gonna conquer the world to the spore religious star.
Now it's my turn, right?
It's for religious civilization.
It's my turn, right?
Uh-huh.
Can I try to harness the thing to make like a love potion or something?
You're gonna try to make a love potion out of this. You know
Yeah.
what? Sure. Roll for it.
What should I add?
You can spend whenever you're manufacturing something, you can spend economy to boost it. Okay, so you're experimenting with this new stuff, but unfortunately, just more people start taking it and like developing sort of a reliance on it and stuff. And unfortunately, your dragon actually also sort of starts needing it and starts acting erratically. But this is
Oh wait, I'm gonna ban this drug.
Are you gonna ban the addictive drug now that people are hooked on it?
Yeah.
okay. Lose. That'll take away 4 happiness, and now now there's going to be illegal drugs in your kingdom. Um, like that being banned is actually going to add 20% to your chances of rebellion because a lot of people are addicted to it, like entire regions, and those people behave really erratically, like permanently now.
It's completely banned. If you
Add a 20% chance of rebellion and subtract 4 happiness. This is something that I would say is a good move, but it is gonna cost us a lot because your kingdom's addicted to drugs now. I mean, certainly.
now, if you've seen importing it, you will be arrested.
Did you just say elected?
You will be put in
Correct.
rehab if you've seen with it.
That's probably gonna be costly.
Is that okay? If you get
Yeah. Now that it's banned, each purple space, which represents them being like reliant on it, is going to add 10% chance of rebellion.
each,
This is not a thing you're meant to mess around with, by the way. Like, I was not expecting you to find this, but you did.
so how much chance of rebellion do I have? Like 90?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh, you're fine.
You have 70, plus you're already existing like 10%.
I have 30 right now.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, no, just add the new, like, wow.
It's 100% now.
No, it is actually. It sort of does cap at like 90%, I'll say. Just, but one of your squares is probably going to rebel after this. 63. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna color rebelling tiles in red in addition to addicted tiles in purple. So, rebelling tiles, I believe I said they take. I said, unless you, like, make them happy again, they basically, take away. Lower all stats by 2 per space rebelling. And you can make them stop rebelling by either crushing the rebellion with military might, making them happy enough to rejoin you, or by just completely saying that's not part of my country anymore. In which case,
Here's
you
the deal.
lose the
I'm
space.
not gonna risk the ban on drugs, but I will add a good education.
Like drug education.
Yeah.
It's okay. You're going to say, do not snort the shadow stuff. It is
You will.
not good.
I'm gonna scare them into joining back.
Okay, you're gonna scare them. Roll, roll military, I guess, to scare them.
Anything else?
Just military.
What about defense?
No, they actually, like, it's essentially the way defense works is it's basically the fact that it's kind of harder to conquer land than to defend it. That doesn't really apply here.
I'm also gonna add What can I add?
Not much. I mean, you can add
Can I,
intimidation, but I don't, or fear, I think I called it, but I don't think you have any of that.
I have 2, but
You can spend that on this if you
I
want.
will.
Okay. I'll say that takes away the rebellion, but there are still really high chances of rebellion.
What are my chances now?
No, the chances don't lower. It's just you got rid of the space that is rebelling, so you couldn't.
Mine's still 90?
Yeah, no. You let this thing spread. But I am going to say it's not gonna take any more spaces with like it being banned.
And if somebody was already addicted, they will. They will be. I'm gonna. And all exports using drugs will be banned.
All imported drugs will be banned. All right. Now it's your turn, Tao. Now the thing you are importing to a country has just gotten banned, but a lot of people still seem to want it. What you do about that?
So we're going to respect the law and stop giving it to Azabix or whatever. But we're going to keep on giving it to Elfberg and the
No,
other
Elfberg
place.
is part of their kingdom.
And then the other place. And if it gets across their neighboring borders because there's a demand, that's not our problem. We didn't do it.
Okay.
There's such a high demand there and such a supply here. It seems like that might just happen.
Okay, which space do you sort of like export it to now?
Yeah, just these people in general. We're continually exporting it to there.
Okay, I'll put it here and like.
I think we passively do that. So like,
It automatically sort of just like spreads one square from each.
just like to colonize this jungle space.
One. Yeah, you can.
For my turn,
Okay.
I'm gonna have everything is free day once a year.
Okay, that'll raise economy a lot, but I mean, not economy, happiness a lot, but it'll also take away a lot of economy.
So, if you are caught using drugs, you will have to pay double on that day.
Okay, sure, whatever. That'll cost, like, essentially, each turn is a year, so this is gonna be a thing you're gonna have to do every single turn, where you take away one economy per turn, but it's going to lower the chance of, but it's gonna raise happiness by, like, is by 10, making you instead have an 80% chance of rebellion.
80?
Yeah, it's still not 9. Okay. The space that was rebelling before is going to begin another rebellion.
What I'm gonna do is if you want drugs, I'm gonna make a safe alternative. A safer alternative. Is that okay?
Okay.
What should I rule?
I guess just roll production, which I guess is just anything plus, and you can spend economy on it.
Can I add anything?
You can spend economy on production. Like, I'm just saying, like, any role where you can spend economy to boost it is production.
+3. I'm gonna add 3 economy.
Okay. Um, you're able to make.
Actually, I'm gonna add 5 economy. I'm gonna add 5 economy.
You're able to make a much safer drug, although people still are definitely addicted to the other one. And now you have two
More
kinds of
drugs.
drugs spreading in your country.
Does the rebellion go down?
Yeah, the rebellion will go down though, and
How much?
I'm gonna lower it by 25% for that.
Oh my god, it's still high.
Yeah. Now, something's going to start happening this turn. So the spaces that initially started getting shroud in it on like the first few turns are gonna people in it are gonna start sort of like I said they were acting erratically before. People are gonna in those spaces are gonna straight up start like going absolutely insane and just like losing it and like not and like basically just uh like being like
Fine, but everyone who's addicted to drugs will be deported from my village.
um this is just the initial one that's like in the other country. And
Can I take action still?
yeah, no, your turn's over. This should not happen to your country for like a couple of turns, but uh you should probably try to prepare for it.
I'm gonna deport everyone everyone who uses drugs.
Okay. That is going to do a lot of really bad things, but still, but get rid of the things. Okay, so that is going to lower your happiness by a whole 40. It's gonna
That's
cost a lot of money.
I only have 20 happiness.
Yeah, I said before happiness can go into the negatives. It's going to cost 10 economy to be able to do that. It's but each of the spaces that are addicted are gone, and along with their 10% chance of rebellion. And but it just but people weren't happy with full on like deporting everyone. And,
So what's my chance of rebellion now?
well, just okay. So each of those was worth a 10% chance of rebellion, and oh yeah, the space that's already rebelling is going to start double rebelling, which doesn't really mean anything. It just you're not able to deport people from there.
So, what's my rebellion? Negative 20% of.
Yeah, okay. So you have 20% chance of rebellion from the negative 20 happiness. As, you still have 10 rebellion from percent chance of rebellion from like the place that's already rebelling and like already, and you're not able to deport them because they're already rebelling and stuff. And
I'm just gonna cut
also,
them out. I'm just gonna cut those
even
guys off
though
from the country.
this did get rid of, in most areas, get rid of the drug problem, it's not necessarily the best move ethically. Just,
You think it was a bad idea?
I'm not actually sure. I was not intending to have, like, a drug problem in this game, but you all messed with Shroud.
You know what? I'm gonna start making experiments to turn the shroud into sentient.
Why would you do that?
It's the magic from the Elfberg and Elftown.
You're gonna like experiment on the shroud to try and see like what it is and how to potentially like cure it.
Yeah.
Instead of deporting everyone, so should I add all the so should we like undo all the status effects from that or
Yeah.
okay. So then that would be still be like oh yeah, no, this base was already that. Okay. So,
What would that do?
yeah, so you're just researching sort of like ways to like cure shroud addiction and what it actually is. So
Yeah.
I'd say you can roll production for that, where production also sort of counts for research in this game, but
8. Can I roll with advantage? I don't know. I just.
no, you can spend your economy to boost it.
Oh yeah, 20 economy again, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend 10. I'm gonna boost it by 10 for 10 economy.
Okay, so you're going to have a total roll of 18 then. You're able to discover something alarming. This weird drug is alive, and people taking it are sort of like just fusing their soul to it. And the reason they're starting to go insane is sort of like they have multiple, like, fighting pieces of soul in them that don't necessarily.
Can I learn how to merge all the souls?
You can, I'd say, you can research how to like make, like, other stuff with Shroud. I mean, sorry, whatever Sam called it.
Can I try to merge the souls into a shade?
All right. Roll to sort of like experiment with that and see if you could.
Can I add anything?
No, that would be an entire turn actually. Never mind.
Damn it!
End of your turn, and I guess I'll just have to roll for rebellion now. 98. That is not a rebellion. But also, they just almost the entirety of Etheria is like under the influence of Shroud at this point.
What is the black again?
Huh?
You think I'm taking too much action?
No, I feel like this is kind of something that would require realistically a lot of like reaction and stuff.
Alright, Liam, what are you gonna do?
You mean?
Yeah, not Liam, I mean Sam. Oh yeah, you no longer have my military because you.
I looked away. The map is kind of sick.
You no longer have any of my support. I'm pulling all my resources from your kingdom.
Okay. I'm gonna try to colonize over here.
Okay. This place is like a town of let's say of like fishermen right here.
Oh wait, can we leave in like can we do like 20 more minutes and that's about it?
You know what we're doing?
What?
The Teferion have an ancient legend. In the times before this great collapse of civilization, there was once a great Teferian city like no other. It was a city entirely built upon the ocean that floated like a boat and moved untied to any land. We're going to attempt to recreate this city, constructing a floating city that is able to move around.
Okay, so this is going to be something you can do, but it's gonna be a multi-turn project, alright? Roll
Okay,
production.
I'm not going to initiate it this turn then.
Okay.
I'm going to go try to colonize here.
Can you paint the area again?
Island in the top left.
Oh, that. Okay,
Yeah, can we do that?
sure.
Neat. We're kind of coming up with reserve areas in case the world ends. Again, oops.
Yeah, I feel like you might kind of be a bit to blame for that one.
I think it's just the free market, the forces of the free market determining what's
I
best.
should mention at this point, some people in your kingdom are beginning to actually take it instead of just sell it.
They're not. They shouldn't. I tell them to not.
Okay, so either they're gonna take it or you're gonna get a chance of rebellion. Um,
Let's see.
each place.
Rebellion chance.
So
Rebellion chance. Give
so
me that.
essentially, what I'm gonna do is each city like exporting it is gonna sort of gain the status effect. You can make it so that they don't, but that'll raise the chance of rebellion significant by
So
like.
what cities are exporting it?
Okay, so
Like this city and this city?
yeah, this city, and I feel like these two cities kind of were exporting it, so I'd say you can those
I
with
never
a
directly
5%
okay, I
chance,
never directly exported it to whatever. This place and this place exported it to Eclipse 6 or whatever.
yeah.
So this city never had it, and there's no reason to transport it up to this city to transport it back down. I would just transport it through this city.
Okay,
So I think this and this city, I'm fine allowing them to become infected, uh, because they're separated from most stuff.
okay. Yep, and oh yeah, the kingdom of Etheria is beginning to like completely like their structure is starting to like crumble. There's still a kingdom, but like they're in a state of crisis right now. By the way, like
For my turn, right?
yeah,
I'm gonna try to merge other souls and trap it in a prison.
gonna try to
Yes.
do what?
Merge all the people who are, because they're alive. Merge them. And,
So you're gonna try to like take enough of the area to like have them like just uh, essentially take the parts of their kingdom which aren't affected. I'm gonna say that's something you can do because uh they don't want this stuff to spread.
and also, I'm gonna try to like merge all the souls that are infected into like
All the source that is what are you talking about?
all the souls that are infected. I'm gonna try to like merge them into shades.
Oh, okay. No, you're trying to make shades. So you're essentially trying to like take. Okay, so what you're saying is you're trying to like take it out of them and make shades out of the sort of extract.
Yeah.
Roll for it.
What do I add?
Uh, you can spend economy on this. You can add still add any amount of economy to this roll, but I'm gonna tell you you're gonna have to add a lot of economy to get this to succeed. There's no cap to how much economy you can add to this, however.
I'll add 10 economy.
Okay, 14 is not going to succeed,
And
unfortunately.
look,
Yeah, no, this is like really bad.
I didn't say I was finished yet. Can I add trust?
Okay. How much trust?
3 trust.
That would make it a 18. With an 18, you're able to, like, start extracting it a bit. Like, you're not doing it full scale nationwide now, but now you're able to. Also, you gain. And also, I'm gonna say, since you don't have any reason to know shades can be made, you're not gonna be able to make shades from this.
No, no, no. No, I'm not done yet. Can I add defense or negotiation or any of that stuff?
No.
What about like can my military enforce it or?
No, just like you just can't do this on such a large scale. Oh, you've like gained the ability to do it, but it's it costs a lot to do it, and you're gonna have to like do it on your whole country. It would cost like 20 economy to do it on your whole country.
All right, Tao. Look, I'll help you if you can give us 20 economy. I will merge the kingdom with you.
Define.
What?
Define merge.
We can work together now.
For 20 economy?
Yeah,
No.
fine.
You are the one in deep trouble right now. You should be paying us to help you.
You can have access to our army, our military, or any resources we
I
have.
don't need your army. You're kind of screwed right now, and I'm just gonna leave.
You know what? I'm gonna ask the other country for help for 20 economy. The one down here.
A bit worse off right now. They don't
Can
have 20 economy to
Can I ask for all the economy they do have?
They're not gonna give it to you. They're screwed. Even more than you.
You know what? I'm gonna subtract every country that's infected.
Just, like, cut it off.
Yeah.
Alright.
And they will be in the countries that were infected.
Now, I'm just gonna,
You think that was a bad decision or not?
I'm honestly, like, not sure. Like, I was not expecting this to happen.
Okay, so we've been going for an hour since we said let's finish in an hour, and I'm kind of tired. We've been playing for like 3 hours.
Yeah, no, I can
I
make,
think
like,
this
a
would be an
world
interesting state
for
to
what
encounter.
it would be like in the present from this.
Yeah, I think this would be an interesting state to encounter the world.
They're not gonna... This is still, like, a long time ago. Oh, but, like, this is gonna be an interesting place for it to, like, evolve from.
Okay, by the time we get there, can I have my city boat? My floating city. Hell yeah.
Can I have airships built and the internet?
No.
Why?
You are a plague-ridden, dying civilization. Like, okay, but so can I have airships and internet? Please.
So you were starting...
Okay, I
so,
can't ask
you
that.
were, like... Tao, you were starting out as a very peaceful civilization, but you caused multiple societies to...
I never did anything bad. If you check the rules,
Can we
I
play
never
again
attacked
tomorrow
anyone.
sometime soon? Because I really enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
your civilization...
Well, am I supposed
I'm
to know what hurt
still
people?
going to... There's still gonna be bad guys by the time the game actually takes place.
Can we do this again sometime?
I rolled a 20 on the thing I got. How was I supposed to know the thing would be bad? I had every reason to think it would be a great, good thing that wouldn't cause any problem.
You continued exporting it. And yeah, we are gonna
Okay,
do this again
but
sometime. I was just sort of doing this for the
if I
world
didn't,
building
they'd
on
give you
this
even worse.
general area.
Can we do this again, like in a few weeks, like next week or something? I don't know.
I don't think next week. Like, I'm basically using this as I'm gonna try to do one like every time we like get a sort of like miss a session where we can't do anything, but
It's a Farion are a libertarian theocracy, and if you think that sounds absolutely terrible and evil, that's your own problem. If
So
the
when
free
we
market
carry my
wants the
king,
free
can my
market gets
kingdom still be running in present day, please?
mm,
mm,
Please.
it'll be in ruins, but
I think everyone might actually be dead by the present day.
there might be some camps still.
So my kingdom will be gone. So this whole prep thing was for nothing.
Yeah, no, I
Well,
think
now we know your kingdom is gone.
yeah, I think you might have doomed
I
this
think
entire continent out.
no, I think that entire continent is kind of like a Fallout-y thing, where like there's still
Yeah.
people surviving in like the wasteland,
Yeah, no, it's like post-apocalyptic.
and there's like a floating city outside of it and an island outside of it that are still hanging on
Yeah.
by virtue of the sea.
This continent next to it is fine though.
Yeah, that continent's fine, and we're fine on it.
Can I have like
We're
one
kind of
city
like
that's still
the.
standing at least?
It's kind of like how in real life there's like America, which is like a really wealthy nation, and like then next to it is kind of like a bunch of really bad off nations, and they're like, we're helping, but they're not helping.
Yeah.
Can I have one? Can I have like one city still alive?
Totally, it'll just be
Some
like a
of your
Fallout City.
people's descendants might have survived.
What?
Some of your people's descendants
Yeah.
might have survived.
Wouldn't want to be it.
Yeah. I'm
So
gonna
that's the
end
end of
the
the
stream
session.
now.